If your dog takes your spot, it's not just a random act of betrayal. Here are 10 reasons why your furry friend might be doing this. You've just popped up from the couch for a second, maybe grabbing a snack or answering nature's call, and bam, your dog's curled up exactly where you were lounging moments ago. Sounds cute, right? You might think it's just a coincidence. But no, my friend, there's a method to this adorable madness. Behind this seemingly innocent act lies a much deeper meaning, one you might have overlooked while scratching those fluffy ears. In this video, you'll discover 10 real reasons why dogs are drawn to your spot like it's the last sunny patch in the park. Some reasons might make you teary-eyed, others are simply instinctual, and a few will genuinely have you raising your eyebrows. So, if you love your dog and have always wondered what's going on in that furry little head, stick around until the end and hit subscribe. It just might change your canine connection forever. Displaying affection dogs have their own unique way of saying, "I love you." And spoiler alert, it doesn't involve barking sweet nothings in your ear. Instead, they express affection through behavior, looks, and those amusing body movements. Picture this. You've just settled on your warm sofa, and as you get up for a quick tea break, your furry friend has already claimed the spot faster than you can say, "Fetch." It's not just about comfort or convenience. It's their adorable way of sticking close to you even when you're temporarily MIA. Your scent is their happy place, and they're practically marinating in it, savoring the closeness like a 5-star meal. Imagine the scene. You stand up for a mere moment and voila, your dog has transformed into a cozy, snoozing cushion thief, eyes gently closed, with a contented sigh. It's like they've reached their Zen state, feeling safe and sound, even if you're not physically there. Owners who spend heaps of time with their dogs know this behavior all too well. It's as if your pup is carrying on the conversation, silently declaring, "I'm here, I love you, I want to be wherever you are," without ever having to utter a single bark. Some dogs get so nervous if you're running late, you'd think they're waiting for the last slice of pizza. They don't just sit in your spot, they make a grand event of it, settling in, rearranging pillows, sighing dramatically, and casting worried glances like a soap opera diva. It's emotional attachment, expressed through the simple act of claiming your seat. So next time you find Rover lounging in your favorite chair, don't scold him. Just smile and remember, that's love in action, canine style, in search of comfort and safety. For us mere humans, a smell is just a smell. Nice, not nice, familiar. But for a dog, oh boy, a smell is an entire universe. It tells them everything. Where you've been, how you're feeling, what you had for dinner last night, and whether you should have skipped dessert. When your furry friend curls up in your spot, especially when you're not around, it's like they're wrapping themselves up in an invisible blanket of your scent. It's not just a quirky habit or a canine whim. It's a deep-seated need for emotional security. Your pillow, your chair, even that ratty old blanket you refuse to part with, still smells like you. To your dog, it's a comforting reminder of home. Something stable and reliable amidst the chaos of the sock-eating universe they inhabit. This behavior is as common as dog fur on black pants, especially in puppies or those pooches who've just moved into a new home. They need something familiar to cling to help them cope with stress and settle in. Your scent becomes their anchor, like you're still there holding their paw through it all. Some dogs don't just plop themselves on your spot. Oh no, they burrow right into your clothes if you leave them on the couch or a chair. It's not about dominance or cheekiness. It's all about wanting to be as close to you as possible, even when you're not around. This behavior is especially evident in pets that feel a tinge of anxiety when left alone. Your armchair becomes their little island of calm. So, when you see your furry pal curled up on your jacket or favorite blanket, don't be too quick to shoo them away. Perhaps in that cozy moment, they're finding that elusive peace of mind that makes their day a little brighter. 3. The desire to steal the spotlight dogs are the true maestros of communication. They might not have mastered the art of using actual words, but they've certainly got the whole expressing desires and emotions thing down to a fine science. You just have to pay attention, a lot of attention. When your dog plops down right on your spot, especially with that dramatic flair that only a dog can muster, it's not merely an expression of love or a quest for comfort. More often than not, it's their own cheeky way of saying, "Hey, notice me." Think back. Were you lost in your phone, drowning in work, or perhaps engrossed in yet another TV series? Dogs have this uncanny ability to sense when your mind is wandering to a galaxy far, far away, and many of them embark on a mission to drag you back to planet Earth. To them, specifically. Taking over your seat is their tactical maneuver. They know you'll react. How could you not? Whether it's a chuckle, a gasp, or a gentle scolding, you'll look at them, talk to them, maybe even get up and give them a good pat. For a dog, that's mission accomplished. Some dogs have truly mastered the art of couch takeover. It's like they've earned a PhD in making themselves comfortable. The moment you leave the room, they pounce onto your sofa, sprawling out like they own the place, sometimes even resting their head on the armrest, as if to say, "Look how cozy I am, and where are you?" Naturally, you can't help but react to this display of canine confidence. But before you think it's just a cheeky move, remember, it's not mischief, nor is it a whim. It's their way of connecting. Even the calmest and most mature dogs occasionally need a reminder that they're important. Those particularly attached to their humans will seize any chance to reach out to you, even if it means taking over your favorite spot. So the next time your furry friend claims your chair the instant you stand, consider it a little invitation. Talk to me. I'm here for you. The overprotective instinct. A canine comedy. Now many folks out there believe that only the big, serious dog breeds have that built-in bodyguard instinct. But surprise, surprise, even the tiniest Pomeranian can channel their inner security detail. When your fluffball decides to plant themselves firmly on your favorite spot, they might just be tapping into that deep-seated innate drive to protect what they deem as theirs, which naturally includes you. To your dog, your scent, your quirks, and your favorite nooks in the house are all part of its internal security blueprint. So if you dare to get up and wander off, even if it's just for a minute, your pup might see this as a call to action. Time to keep an eye on this place until the boss gets back. It's not about control or jealousy, it's all about loyalty. Your furry friend feels an overwhelming sense of duty for your domain. This behavior is especially prominent in dogs with a penchant for vigilance. Some of them take their guard duty quite seriously, plonking themselves right down on your spot, keeping a sharp watch on the surroundings, and sometimes even positioning themselves just so they can see the door or window. It's their way of saying, "I've got this, everything's under control." And sure, it might look like they're just having a cozy lie down, but inside, they're holding an active security briefing. So, next time you find your pooch standing guard over your vacant chair, remember, this isn't just lounging, it's top-tier fluffy espionage at work. Isn't it fascinating how in the wild this kind of behavior is totally normal? In a pack of wolves or dogs, every member has a part to play, and guarding the territory or the leader's favorite nap spot is a big deal. At home, your furry friend might see your chair as more than just a comfy piece of furniture. It's like the throne of your majestic presence. By defending it, they're essentially putting themselves on royal bodyguard duty. So next time you catch your dog lounging on your seat, giving everyone that cheeky "I dare you" look, remember they might not just be chilling. They're on a crucial mission, being close, being supportive, and acting as your own personal, and possibly quite fluffy, security detail. Number 5. Testing the boundaries. Like it or not, our canine companions are constantly running diagnostics on us. Even when they seem to be in full-on chill mode, sprawled blissfully on the floor, their minds might be buzzing with the grand question, "What's my human up to? What are they okay with? Where are the lines drawn? Cue the dramatic moment when Fido decides your favorite seat is prime real estate. And no, it's not just because it's the coziest spot or carries your delightful scent. It's a classic case of, let's see how you'll react. This is especially true for those sprightly young pups or the ones who've just joined the household. They're still figuring out the pecking order of your little pack. Who's making the calls? What's a yay or nay? Occupying your seat might be their version of a scientific experiment. What happens if I do this? You might arch an eyebrow, deliver the classic, "Hey, off you go," and voila, experiment concluded. The dog has learned, all right, not mine. Or perhaps you'll let out a fond chuckle and allow them to keep the throne for a bit. And suddenly, in their furry little head, the notion takes shape. Wow, I can really expand my territory both in space and in this relationship. And just like that, the home dynamics get a little funnier and a bit more complex. Now, don't get me wrong, your pup isn't some scheming mastermind or a manipulative fiend. Nope, it's just their natural behavior in action, seeking a little bit of that sweet, sweet stability. Just picture a wild pack of dogs, or their more dramatic cousins, the wolves. These guys are constantly checking social media. I mean, checking their roles to keep things peaceful. If the leader is lounging around on the job, another pack member might step up and say, "All right, guess it's my turn to wear the crown." But not out of greed, mind you, just a noble quest for order. And here's where you come in, the benevolent guide of the household. You need to set some clear yet friendly rules. If you don't want your dog claiming your favorite spot on the couch, you'll have to calmly but firmly stake your claim, not in an angry, fire-breathing dragon sort of way, but more like a gentle but confident reminder of who's the boss. Your dog will sniff out your confidence and be more than happy to follow your lead. Remember, dogs aren't out there plotting world domination just for kicks. They're simply on the lookout for a trustworthy leader. Show them the ropes with calm respect, outline those boundaries, and voila, you're the leader they've been dreaming of. Imitation. The doggy edition. Dogs are truly remarkable creatures, with an uncanny knack for watching their humans like reality TV stars, taking notes on our every move, and deciphering just how to behave in the domestic jungle we call home. So, when Fido parks himself in your favorite chair, he's not just eyeing the prime real estate. Nope, he's essentially saying, "I want to be near you and do whatever it is you do." Forget about the cozy chair. It's all about emulating the big boss and building a heartfelt connection. Imitation plays a critical role in the doggy universe. In the wild world of dog clans, the young pups are like little apprentices, obsessively shadowing the elder dogs to learn the ropes of survival and socializing. It's like a high-stakes sitcom where every episode strengthens pivotal bonds. At home, you're the star of the show, and your dog sees you as the leader of the pack. Mimicking you is his way of saying, "Hey, notice me. I'm part of the family too." Picture this. You have a favorite spot for lounging, reading, or working. Your dog notices this and soon associates that hallowed ground with your essence. When he plops down there, just know he's declaring, "I'm here, part of your world, and liking it." Plus, by copying your habits, he's tapping into the secret stash of comfort and security. After all, when we mirror each other, we're crafting a magical bond that only a human and their trusty furball can understand. Moreover, this behavior is a kind of social handshake, helping your dog navigate the wild terrain of your home and your intricate human relationships. The furry detective is busy learning your quirks, moods, and daily beat, probably better than any roommate. It's not about marking territory, it's about syncing up with your vibes. So, the next time you find your pooch lounging in your favorite spot, don't just see it as a canine coup d'etat on your comfort. Instead, think of it as your pup's heartfelt attempt to cozy up to your lifestyle. This is a furry love telegram that deserves appreciation and a little chuckle. Chapter 7. The Quest for Warmth and Coziness. The spot you usually plop down in? Yeah, that's probably the warmest, coziest nook in the room, and it's got your essence all over it, quite literally. It knows your shape, your warmth, and yep, it even smells like you. To your dog, this is paradise on earth. The moment you stand up, your pup feels that lingering warmth and makes a beeline for your seat like a heat-seeking missile. It's not a coup d'etat for your favorite chair, just an innocent quest for comfort and relaxation. Dogs are heat magnets, especially during those nippy winter months, or in drafty apartments with floors that seem more like ice rinks. To them, your couch or armchair is the ultimate tropical getaway, a place to bask, unwind, and catch some Z's. This is especially crucial for elderly dogs with creaky joints, or for puppies bursting with energy who need a soft, warm spot to crash and recharge. And let's not forget, a cozy corner isn't just about warmth, it's about feeling snug and secure. When your dog curls up on your chair, it's like they're enveloped in your aura, your scent, the whole familiar shebang. It's their way of hitting the fast-forward button to relaxation, reducing stress, and soaking in a sense of safety. After all, the owner's scent is like a giant, comforting billboard saying, "Chill, everything's cool." Imagine that moment when you snuggle under a cozy blanket after a long day. Dogs, those adorable aficionados of comfort, truly get it. That's why they love your stuff. Blankets, pillows, clothes, anything that smells like their favorite human burrito. It's like their version of a heartwarming movie night. So, when your furry friend swipes your spot, don't fret. It's just their way of finding warmth and coziness. By the way, the more you cater to their nap time needs, the happier your wag-a-lot buddy will be. Keep their comfort in check, and you'll have a blissfully content pooch in no time. Number 8. Relieving stress and separation anxiety. The life of a dog, a continuous roller coaster of emotions, especially when their beloved human vanishes. Yes, I'm talking about those heart-wrenching 2 minutes that feel like an eternity to our four-legged friends. While we're merely stepping out for a quick coffee break, our furry pals are rehearsing poignant scenes from canine soap operas, steeped in anxiety and loneliness. To cope with these Oscar-worthy moments, dogs often resort to commandeering the throne, your chair, sofa, or that cherished you spot. Why? Because it's infused with your scent, a canine comfort blanket, if you will. To them, it's like saying, "I'm lounging where my human usually reigns, so I must be okay." This lingering aroma of yours works magic, reducing their anxiety levels and making the time apart just a tad more bearable. So, next time you find your spot warm and slightly furry, remember it's not just about claiming territory, it's about staying close to you even when you're physically absent. Don't worry, you'll get it back. Eventually. Especially relevant for those dogs with a mild case of separation anxiety. You know, the ones that seem to think they're starring in a canine version of a soap opera. They might get anxious, bark, whine, or even go on a bit of a destruction spree, all in the noble quest to bring back that feeling of calm. By plopping themselves smack dab in your spot, they're basically dialing your emotional hotline on a subconscious level, seeking that warm, fuzzy feeling of support and security. Don't take this behavior as stubbornness or just another one of Fido's whims. Quite the opposite. It's a testament to the fact that your bond is stronger than a dog's stubborn determination to chase its own tail. These little gestures are their way of coping with your absence, helping them snap back to their cheerful selves more swiftly. So, if your furry friend tends to commandeer your chair when you're not looking, consider finding ways to soothe their needy little soul. Leave them with familiar toys that scream, "Good vibes only." Try calming pheromones. Yes, they exist. Or just spend more quality time together with peaceful games and walks. This way, you'll fortify the trust between you two and make those farewells a tad less dramatic. 9. Sensory delights and canine brain teasers. Your favorite chair or armchair, it's not just a comfy throne imbued with your warmth and scent. For your dog, it's an entire universe brimming with new sensations and discoveries. Dogs primarily navigate the world with their sniffer, and the scents lingering on your seat? Oh, they're like the latest gossip for their highly sensitive noses. They can pick up on the tiniest whiff that we humans might completely overlook. Everything, from those rogue crumbs, the last remnants of your snack attack, to traces of other humans and pets, becomes part of this miniature research lab. For your pooch, each smell is like a chapter in a novel, unraveling the recent happenings at this very spot. It's the kind of mental workout that keeps their brain sharp and engaged, ensuring that even the calmest of home environments are still stimulating. And let's not forget the textures. Soft upholstery, squishy cushions, cozy blankets. They're a tactile feast. Different materials provide varied sensations under paws and bellies, adding an extra layer of joy and sensory exploration. So next time your dog claims your spot, remember, they're not just being cheeky, they're enriching their little doggy world. Sometimes, when your dog commandeers your spot, it's as if they're conducting their own field research, diving into the intricate details of your universe. It's not just lounging about, it's a hands-on, or rather paws-on exploration mission that helps them feel like they're top dog and ready to tackle any curveballs life throws their way. This behavior is especially crucial for those bright, energetic, and curious canines who crave mental gymnastics just as much as physical ones. If you've caught your pup investigating your favorite chair, consider giving their brain a workout with puzzle games, training sessions, or a crash course in new tricks. This not only spices up their canine curriculum, but also keeps them, and you, entertained. After all, a busy dog is a happy dog, and a happier you. 10. Developing conditioned responses and positive reinforcement. Let's talk about that cheeky moment when your dog decides that your favorite chair is now their throne. It's not just a case of bad manners. Your furry friend has cracked the code of cause and effect. Dogs have an impressive talent for figuring out which of their antics will elicit a response from you, be it a smile, a cuddle, a chat, or even a gentle scolding. And if a certain shenanigan nets them some attention or a treat, you can bet they'll be more than happy to make it a regular gig. For instance, if your pooch once climbed into your chair, and instead of evicting them, you laughed, gave them a pat, or handed over a tasty morsel, congratulations. You've just offered a masterclass in positive reinforcement. Now, each time they reclaim that spot, they're not being rebellious. They're conducting an adorable experiment to see if they can once again coax some affection or goodies out of you. What this behavior actually highlights is just how savvy and emotionally tuned in your pet is. Dogs learn from experience faster than you can say sit, and often they end up training you to deliver the goods, whether it's hugs, playtime, or snacks. On the one paw, this learning curve is both hilarious and endearing. On the other paw, if your four-legged chum starts acting like they own the place, it might be worth considering a refresher course in training to establish some new ground rules. After all, every great dog-owner relationship thrives on a blend of affection and structure, and maybe just a sprinkle of bribery. To shake off a pesky habit, you first need to decide which behavior you want to throw a parade for and which you'd rather send packing with a one-way ticket. For instance, if you'd prefer your doggo not to claim your favorite spot without a royal decree, try not to reward this cheeky act with any attention. Instead, channel his enthusiasm toward behavior that deserves an Oscar. Guide him to his cozy carpet or dedicated throne, and shower him with cuddles or treats there. Your pooch's brain is pretty much run like a cause and effect factory. As you start administering what reactions get the golden seal of approval, your furry friend will gradually switch gears and learn the new laws of the land. This way, your loyal companion feels like a confident conqueror, and the two of you are on the same wavelength, like partners in a buddy cop movie. And now, it's your turn. What does your dog do when you get up? Does it guard the chair like a vigilant security officer, or does it melt into it as if it's their own personal throne? Share your funniest story about how your pooch stole your spot in the comments below. If you're curious to learn more about doggy antics, be sure to check out our new video. It's packed with surprises and handy tips. Subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. It'll make us feel like pampered pups. Thanks for hanging out with us. See you in the comments and in the next